Pub of the week is something that is very dear to my heart. It's when I just find a pub that I like and it's got great atmosphere, it's not too far from the canal, you get to meet some great people, great locals who can also tell you more about the area that you're in. But with this second lockdown that we've just been put into in England, that's all stopping. I don't know, I really feel for pubs. And I just hope we can somehow support them because they're doing takeaways, alcoholic beverages as well as other things. And hopefully they can keep going because these pubs, they're central to communities. Yeah, we can't lose them. If you're a landlord or working in a pub watching this, I feel for you. So this video is dedicated to you. And also, the pub of the week that we find in this video is dedicated to all of you that are missing them. So I've been out there recently, busy filming canals, filming my voyages around the system and filming my journey from the West Midlands back up north, and yeah, there are some pubs to look forward to. So anyway, let's get cranky with this video. Hope you enjoy it. Hello, this is quite exciting. I'm about to go onto a canal, or a part of a canal that I've never been on before. This is the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, which links the Trent and Mersey to basically, the River Severn at Stourport. Up that way is the Shropshire Union, and that goes all the way to Ellesmere Port. I've done that. I've done it a couple of times, that one. So this way I've not been before, so I'm really excited about this. This will take us through Stafford, or around Stafford, and up to a place called Great Hayward. Hopefully, my main goal today is to find pub of the week. That's all I want to do. Oh, cool. On the map it says very narrow cutting. If I just take a look ahead of me, I can see there's a boat that's just come out of that cutting. That must mean that the boat has had to wait for that other one to come. Right. There we go. Some of these bridges can be really low, so I've got to watch out. In fact, I really should take that chimney down, just in case. Right, this is it. We're on this very narrow cutting, and it is, as the name suggests, very narrow. There's no room for another boat to pass at the moment. You might be thinking, why is this canal so narrow at this point? Well, it's because a lot of it was just hewn out of solid rock. So that's going to be quite a job if you're just using pickaxe and a shovel to get rid of it. So although that's stone brickwork there, all of this was basically carved out of solid rock. You can really see all the rock at the side here, and it's been used to the road's advantage by allowing for that bridge. That's the end of this narrow cutting now, and we're back out in the open just in time as there's another boat about to head on in. my map I found somewhere to moor. It's just basically next to a pub. I don't know what the pub's going to be like, but we'll go in and see, shall we? Otherwise, what I probably could do is just moor up at the side here. If it's deep enough from the boat, then I can just pull in and tie the ropes not directly onto that metal there, but use special little accessories to do so. And I can stay there for about 2 weeks if I wanted to, because there aren't any signs telling me otherwise. Just seeing this bridge coming up is going to be a problem if I don't put the chimney down. So I've stuck the gear in neutral and I'm shimming along the side of this boat here. And there we go. Just take that off. And then back to the tiller without falling in. Right, back on. Here we go. I do have another chimney just there, and that is for my boiler. That top part does come off, but it should be fine as it is. I don't yet know anything about this area, but I'm going to try this pub and see what it's like. It's only a Tuesday night, so it's not like I'm arriving there on a Friday or Saturday when it could get a bit noisy. I never normally moor outside a pub because I feel like when you do, you draw attention to yourself, and that's not always a good thing when people are drinking and, you know, people get a bit silly. So I prefer to be away from the pub if possible, just so I can get a good night's sleep, because they can be noisy places. At the time of shooting, however, all the pubs in England were on a curfew and they had to shut at 10 p.m. So I wasn't expecting any sort of trouble whatsoever. Pub of the week this week is actually sponsored by these lovely people: James Palmer and Joel Westaway, Ossie Boter, Lawrence and Tracy Poole, David Ingram and Matt.
So a massive thank you to all these people who have signed up for the Crank It crew. You guys are the best.
My first impressions of this place are that I love that font that they've used. You know, I'm a sucker for good design.
Good design.
Over here, you can see the sign, the road sign here. I just love the way that looks. So I'm a big fan of the design of the signs, but is it all just clever marketing? I'm going to pop inside and have a look. Filming myself going into a pub is awkward at the best of times, and now with coronavirus regulations, I don't know how it's going to pan out. So here we go. I'll have a Guinness, I think, if that's alright. Yeah, it's lovely. That's alright. Guinness would be great.
Fancy Guinness, I'll bring it on to you.
This is it. This is a pub. Being whisked through the pub by the manager, I couldn't really take too much in, but we can see how nice this place is decorated inside. Unfortunately, plebs like me, we aren't allowed to drink inside, we have to go outside. Well, I just wanted to be, because I knew that I'd get a view of the canal. Right, I've been sat down out here, but yeah, I got table service outside, and I can see my boat there, so what more would I want? Well, so that was it, the Anchor Inn. It's not pub of the week, but it's nice enough. Yeah! Right, so that was it. It was a pub at the end of the day, and I managed to moor outside of it with no problems. Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you next time. Until then, keep cranking it.